What's up, guys? It's Christian here, and today I'll be doing an analysis on the Liverpool versus Brighton game. I'll be telling you why I believe Liverpool undoubtedly won the game, earned the 3 points, even though Brighton played with a great strategy and it almost worked, and they almost got a point, but ended up not earning anything from the game at Anfield this past Saturday. So if you look at the stats, Liverpool dominated the game from almost any way you look at it. 70 to 30% possession, 22 shots to 6, 8 versus 2 on target. So if those three stats don't tell you enough, I don't know what will. We just completely dominated them in every phase of the game. And although Liverpool didn't score more than one goal, they had a lot of the possession and had a lot of that possession in the attacking half and the attacking third, which gave them 22 shots and 8 on target. Now, there were chances where Brighton had the opportunity to score goals. If you remember watching the game, Knockhart, their outside mid, he had a shot, but because it went too far behind, he was fading, and it went wide of the post, wide left to the post. I forget which half that was in, but anyway, he could have scored had he taken the chance a little earlier. Glenn Murray had some chances. If you remember Pascal Gross, when he came on late in the 80-ish minute, he had a thumping header that Alisson had made a great save, and he ultimately had a lot to do with that clean sheet that he got for the third straight game. And Brighton really hurt themselves in the goal we scored. It was off a free kick in their own half, and Liverpool did a great job pressing and just compacting on Brighton, and it ultimately forced them to make a mistake, which got the ball to, I believe it was Sadio Mane, who played it to Roberto Firmino, who played it to Salah, who one-timed it with his left foot, which was a great hit, and it ultimately got a save from Matt Ryan, who kind of deflected it, but it wasn't enough to ultimately stop it from going in the goal, which was in, I believe, the 23rd minute. And Liverpool had some other chances, but ultimately, because of Matt Ryan, he was one of the reasons why we scored less goals. If you remember, Roberto Firmino had a thumping header to the near post off a cross from, I believe, Andrew Robertson in the first half, and he just made a great save to his left with his hand. And there were other situations in which Brighton almost gave up a goal, but we just didn't end up finishing, and that's why we end up looking at 1-0 versus 4-0 like West Ham. And I think this is a good sign for both Liverpool and Brighton, because if you look how Brighton played, they're going to be a tough team to play versus anybody, because Liverpool's known as a team that attacks all the time, and there's teams like City that do that, and then there's teams like Chelsea who play under Sarri, who's bringing up an implement from a Napoli team that just attacked, scored goals, and almost won the Serie A. So Brighton's going to play very well against teams this year, just like we said about Crystal Palace, who were tough at Selhurst Park, and we ultimately almost lost that game. And we didn't almost lose either game, but we almost dropped points, and luckily West Ham wasn't good, and we clearly won that game. But now City dropped 2 points at Wolves, so Liverpool has to take their chances and just keep winning games and not dropping points. And for Liverpool, obviously 3 points is what we're looking for every time we come out and play on the road, on the home field at Anfield. It doesn't matter. Either way, 3 points is what we need. And we got them. Now, was it convincing? No. And the good thing is the front three have not played to their best ability. A lot of their goals haven't been goals where they're just creating on their own. If you can remember goals like Salah scored against Tottenham, going through their whole defense, and Mane just trickling through defenses like it's nothing, and Roberto Firmino hasn't scored a goal yet either. So Liverpool haven't played to their greatest potential, especially the front three, and thanks to a great defense, which people have been killing us for the past couple seasons, we have 3 clean sheets and we have 3 wins. And a lot of it goes to the defense and the goalie, and they're part of the problem that we fixed, and now we are looking like a team that possibly could win the league along with City and maybe Tottenham or Chelsea. Definitely not United. Firmino's going to get the sacking. He's going to go out the door, hopefully this week, because he's probably the worst manager I've ever seen in the Premier League. And Arsenal hasn't been any better either, so Unai Emery, he should get the door too. Anyway, Liverpool, if they can continue to get 3 points every weekend, this will be a great season, and we should challenge City for the league. I mean, it should go down to the wire. If we don't have it, it's definitely going to go down the wire. And hopefully the front three can start scoring goals, because if we come up against Tottenham in 2 games, it's going to be tough, and we're going to have to score with them if we can't keep a clean sheet. And with the scoring they did against United, then again, United's been awful this season. We're going to have to score goals if we want to win that game, and we can't afford to get nothing from that game. I don't care that it's at Wembley and we lost last season. We can't drop points there. We got to still try to get 3 points, and we want to stay on task with Man City and Tottenham. We can't drop points. Now, before that, we have Leicester, who we won both games against but are playing pretty well right now. I don't think they'll have Jamie Vardy, so they're going to have to start Iheanacho. And their best attacking player then is James Maddison, who's been a talent. Harry Maguire should have went to United. He didn't, and he scored a goal that was kind of crappy, but he got through traffic against Southampton. But they haven't beat teams that are great, I guess. But they did almost beat United, or they almost drew a point at Old Trafford. So they haven't played bad, but I still, once again, expect Liverpool to earn 3 points. Just like I said against Brighton, even though they had a great win against United, I still expect Liverpool to win 3 points, because Liverpool's attack will get going at some point. Will it be next week? Will it be the week after? I don't know. But if it can get going now, oh my goodness, it's going to be great, because Liverpool's going to end up being a team that scores 2, 3, 4 goals on a regular basis in games. And it's going to carry us on top of the defense we have, which is now fantastic. And we should hopefully start killing teams like we did against West Ham opening day, who've been dreadful as well. But hopefully Roberto Firmino, Mo Salah, and Sadio Mane can score goals, bring Daniel Sturridge on, bring Xherdan Shaqiri on, bring whoever you want on. We just got to keep scoring and keep getting clean sheets like we have. So this is what I believe happened in the Brighton versus Liverpool game, and just please tell me what you thought about the game in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and just give me any video ideas you'd like me to record.